Would you say this if your father is part of this government? El Rufai's wife, son, tackle each other on presidency's response to Obasanjo. And now to the news info. Hadiza El Rufai, wife of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El Rufai, has taken on her son Bashir on X, formerly Twitter, after I criticized President Bola Tinubu's administration. So I don't understand. So it's like the families are having issues with each other over what former President Obasanjo said about Bola Tinubu. Really? Okay now. The heated exchange began when Bashir described Tinubu's media team as ineffectual clowns for their response to former President Olusegun Obasanjo's recent comments on the 2023 elections and INEC. Obasanjo, in his remark on Sunday, referred to the 2023 election as a travesty and called for credible leadership at INEC with short tenures to prevent corruption and restore public trust. The presidency, through spokesperson Bayo Onanuga, fired back, accusing Obasanjo of presiding over Nigeria's most fraudulent election and leaving behind poor economic policies. Bayo Onanuga must always reply. He must always respond. There is nothing that you will say that he will now say, oh, no need to reply that person. No, he must reply you. He must fire back. So I don't now understand why El Rufai and his son are now having problems over that. Bashir took to X to question the priorities of Tinubu's media team, saying instead of addressing inflation at 33%, they are attacking Obasanjo. A mental illness seems to be permeating the team. Did he lie? He didn't lie now. How can one person have spokesperson like 10 or 11 to be speaking on his behalf? For what? So he cannot reply by himself. He can't do anything by himself. He has so many special assistants on social media. Spokesperson for this one, spokesperson for that one. All he wants him. Something that maybe one or two persons should do. You shared it to like 10 people and you are wasting money. And this person is saying that it's like a mental illness is permeating the team. So what has he said wrong? Aliza, in her reply, questioned her son's stance, asking, would you be saying this if your father were part of this government? So, because his father is not part of the government, so he should not talk. Or if his father was even there, would he not talk? See your family problem, bringing it on Twitter and disturbing us online. How are you asking your son's stance? I don't understand. Would he be saying this if his father was part of the government? So, are you justifying what those people are doing? That means you are justifying it. So, because his father is not there, he should not talk. Or what Tinubu is doing, does it make any sense? People are suffering in the country. They are not doing anything about it. Rather, they are appointing spokesperson, doing all of that. That does not matter. Things that do not make sense. And you are saying that your son should not talk. Bashir retorted, asserting that his father would have resigned by now due to the administration's failure. Abi, you are not doing well. You are not doing your job. As the president, you took it by force and you are not doing anything. Step down, resign, or you leave there. You pack yourself together with all your advisors. You don't know what you are doing. And now you are saying your son should not talk. That one even replied you back. Okay now. If my father were part of this government, he would have disassociated himself by now, Bashir wrote. So, Mr. Rufai's wife, your son is doing the right thing. Instead of you to back him up and support him, what are you doing? You are shutting him down, shutting him up, not to talk. Because if your father was there, would you have said that? Osobase Gabriel says a mental illness seems to be permeating the team. He didn't lie. Onanuga should focus on the message and not the messenger. Abio. Mike AA says, but truth must be told. APC government is calamitous to livelihood of an average Nigerian. APC lacks sense of proffering solution to the nation's problem. Exactly. They don't even have any solution. They did not plan anything to start with. They just want to come there to rule, to be there. Mark register. That is what they came to do. They don't have any sense of preferring solutions to anything. Both him, his advisors, his ministers, whatever it is that they call themselves, all of them are sleeping and facing the same direction. They don't have any plans to do anything. Their plan is to rule for this year, 2027, rule again. That is what their plan is. Now they are planning ahead for 2027. Meanwhile, the country is in shambles. People are hungry. Everything is going wrong in the country. Fuel is expensive. There is no light. People can't afford to eat. People can't afford to pay house rent. They are sending people out of their houses. A lot of atrocities going on, and yet you don't have anything to do. And they are advising you now, you don't want to take advice. Taye Obaseki says, Hadiza, you are a very good mother. Unfortunately, your son, Bashir, seems to lack good upbringing. Like father, like son, like mother, like daughter. Kudos to you, Alaja. May Allah bless you. What is Allah blessing? The son is saying the right thing and his mother is trying to shut him up. And you think that is a good thing? No, it's not. Even if you want to remind your son for saying something, you go and say it. You call him somewhere and tell him, not coming on social media to reprimand your son for speaking out to power. What has he done wrong? He didn't say anything wrong. He didn't do anything. He did not. What he said is the truth. Is it not the truth? Everything is going wrong in this country. Louis Clark says, a mental illness seems to be permeating you, Bashir, and your father. When your father was the governor of your state, killing the Christians, butchering the innocent ones with his thugs and criminals, you did not say anything. Now, people are saying rubbish, but this government, and by the way, did your father revamp his state when he was a governor? That does not matter. Whatever that happened, it's none of our business. But what matters now is that what he's saying is the right thing. Forget the person saying the message. Like that person, forget the messenger. Listen to the message. The message is the truth. If you know you cannot solve the problems of Nigerians, resign. Resign, live there. What is it? Is it by force to be there? It's not. It's not by force to be there. You are there. You are not doing anything to help the situation of Nigerians. It has gone from bad to worse. Like going from fire pan to fire. Plus you, plus your special advisors, plus your minister, all of you are just there. Like figureheads. Nothing is working. So whatever this boy said, it is the truth. It is the truth though. His mother is just trying to bully him into silence. I don't know. Lawa Ahmed says the boy is right. They ought to take points from Obasanjo's message. Yes. Take points. Mahmoud, sack him. Even though we know that if they sack him, we don't know the next person that will come there. If that one might still be worse than Mahmoud. But really, they need to. Tenure for INEC chairman. How can president be serving for 4 years or 8 years and an INEC chairman is there for 5 years for one thing? Why? It's too much. It is too much. They need to change them at intervals. One person cannot be there destroying everything. Now, INEC and APC, they are working together, taking over all the states in the country, and yet he wants to remain there. Listen to the message. Leave the messenger alone. Leave the messenger alone. A good team will always listen to critics. Criticism puts government on their toe. Attacking and insulting the elderly OBJs is irresponsibility. Yes, so that's just the truth. My listeners, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.